A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Plus English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Laura.
And it is time to do some stuff with money. We're going to be spending money. We're going to be saving money. We're going to be sharing money. And money is a big topic around this time of year because, of course, Chinese New Year. A lot of people give and receive money and lovely little red envelopes. So it's a good time to go shopping. It's a good time to spoil yourself. But it might be an even better time. Here we are at the beginning of the year. And the weather's not so nice, and we're all in school and work, so it might be actually a better time to put some of that money away, save some of that money, and then use it in the summertime for a fabulous holiday or something like that, right? So you don't always have to spend all of your gift money right away, even though that is very tempting to do.
Okay, we have a warm-up question, right?
Oh, do we? All right. Is it about money?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All right.
What do you usually do with red envelope money?
Well, I don't get a whole lot, to be honest with you. I save it. Usually I just save it.
Nice.
I put it in my pocket or in my wallet or even in my desk drawer. And sometimes I even forget about it for a few months.
That's what happens to me.
Until I'm cleaning or something. Hey, look, there's a few $1,000 in here. Isn't that great? So,
I could use that money.
I don't do anything special with it, but as I said, I don't usually get that much from my wife's family and stuff. But I always appreciate it very much. How about you? What do you usually do with your hongbaos?
I try to save most of them,
Good for you.
but sometimes I do that same thing as well. I probably put it somewhere in the jacket or in the desk drawer, and I'm like, ooh. What's this? Oh, some money in the red envelopes. And I'm like, woohoo. I can go shopping now.
It is a great thing. As long as you check the red envelopes before you throw them away in the middle of the summer. So you don't throw away a full envelope. That would be a tragedy. All right, so let's have a look at our article. We're going to be reading this article with a little dialogue between Rich and Penny and all about their plans for their Lunar New Year lucky money. Let's check it out.
Be smart with money. Spend, save, and share. Warm-up question. What do you usually do with red envelope money?
Penny is showing Rich her red envelope money.
Wow, Lunar New Year was good for you.
Yes, I can't wait to spend this red envelope money.
Well, make sure to be smart with it. Don't spend it all.
What should I do with it?
You can divide it into 3 groups. These are the 3 S's: spend, save, and share.
All right, so the article begins. What's going on here? It says Penny is showing Rich her red envelope money. Hopefully his name is true to his character too. Rich, of course, is not just meaning having a lot of money, like he's a really rich person. It's also short for Richard, which is a common name in English and in other languages. But yeah, people often shorten it to Rich. So Rich and Penny, and of course Penny is also a 1-cent coin. They have money names. That's funny. Anyway, so Rich begins the dialogue by saying, wow, Lunar New Year was good for you. So he's looking at all of the envelopes and all of the cash that Penny was so lucky to get from friends and family. She says, yes, I can't wait to spend this red envelope money. She's going to go to the store and go through her money as fast as possible and come home with some wonderful things.
Oh,
At least
okay.
that's the plan.
Right. Okay, so Lunar New Year 就是农历新年，相信大家都会拿到很多什么呢？ Red envelope money 就是红包。Okay, and we mentioned, well, Penny mentioned, I can't wait to spend this money, right? Can't wait to 就是迫不及待要怎么样。Okay, besides can't wait to, she could also say, I'm excited to spend this money, or I'm looking forward to spending this red envelope money, or I'm counting down the days till I can spend this red envelope money. But she doesn't want to count down. She's like, I'm doing it right now.
All right, she is determined. But before she runs out that door to the nearest shopping mall, Rich as well, make sure to be smart with it. Don't spend it all. Okay, so he's kind of saying it might be a good idea to save some of that money. If you do spend a little bit now, that's fine. But don't spend it all. Be smart with your money. And when we say you're smart with your money, this is not about, your money knowing a lot of big words. This is about just doing good things. Making intelligent choices with your money.
Yeah, use your money wisely. This is to be smart with money. And it's important to think before you spend. For example, instead of buying everything at once, save some money for things you really want or need later. You can also think about saving a little bit of your money for future goals, like buying something special or having fun with friends. So being smart with money helps you enjoy it more. Hey, Mike, are you more of a spender or do you tend to save your money?
I try to save my money as much as I can, but sometimes with a few things, the things I like to buy, I will spend a bit too much. But generally when I'm in Taiwan, I don't spend that much. But sometimes when I go shopping, I come home with too much stuff. And I'm always kind of like, well, I can't find this in Taiwan, so I have to buy it here. That's something. But the good thing is I don't take holidays that often. So generally I'm okay, but I could be better, I have to admit.
Okay. Well, let's continue and find out more about Penny and Rich.
All right. So Penny is asking Rich some advice about how to be smart with her money, make some good decisions. So she says, what should I do with it? All right. Now she's not looking for the obvious, put it in the bank. She's not looking for the obvious answers. She's kind of looking for good tips, good suggestions, good ways to be a better money-saving type of person. And Rich has good suggestions. He says you can divide it into 3 groups. Okay, I like this idea. I've never really heard of the 3-group idea. Let's see what this is about. And hey, that's great. There's an easy way to remember these 3 groups. Rich says these are the 3 S's. So they all start with the letter S. 3 different categories. Spend, so the money that you will go out and spend and buy stuff. Save, the money you'll put in the bank and not touch. And share, the money you're going to give to me, your friendly English teacher.
Okay.
I guess that's what it's all about, right? Yeah, I'll share your money with you. Sure. We'll find out what that's all about in a second.
OK, 我觉得 Rich 他还蛮厉害的。他说你可以把它分为3个 groups, OK? Divide A into B, 就是把 A 分为 B. For example, let's divide the pizza into equal pieces so everyone can have some. 我们把披萨分成相等的片，这样大家都可以吃得到披萨哦。那刚刚他提到的是 3 S's, which is spend, which is 花钱 save, 就是省钱还有 share, 就是分享 OK, 那提到了这个 save OK, I think I can think of some really good maybe like, how to save like your money. Maybe you could 记账 record your expenses 然后不要常常去买外面的食物 pack your lunch 可以就是带妈妈的爱心便当哦 And maybe create a budget 就是预算所以你买东西之前都要想说我不能花超过500或是50块这样子Yeah, these are just some of my money saving tips.
You can also learn how to cook. That can save you a lot of money. And also, actually at the store, think carefully about what you buy. Sometimes we buy certain brands, right? Like a certain type of coffee or a certain type of shampoo or whatever, because we like it or that's the one our parents used when we were kids. But sometimes you'll find that that's more expensive. And if you try like the store brand, the cheaper version, you might find it's just as good, so things things like when you buy coffee, you might try coffee at a cheaper place, see if you like it, and you'll probably learn that it's a big way to save money. All right, let's get back to our article.
How much money should I save and donate?
That's up to you, but try to save at least 20%.
Okay, I'll give 10% to the animal shelter too.
So, you have 70% to spend.
That's a lot. I'll save 40% for the future.
We're talking about the saving and the sharing. I think the spending part, Penny knows that. She's going to spend money on the things she needs and the things she wants, but not too much. But what about the other two, save and share? She asks this question, how much money should I save and donate? Okay. So if you're donating money, you're giving the money away. When we say sharing here, we're actually not just meaning sharing it with your friends or your English teacher. We mean giving it away to charities, to people who need a little bit of extra help, who you want to help out.
Okay, donate 就是捐赠啊，或是捐助 and that's a verb. Now, sometimes I would donate money to causes that help children in need and support environmental protection.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I think helping kids can give them a better future while protecting the environment is important for our planet. Now, I myself would consider donating around 100 or 500 NT dollars each month. I think even small amounts can make a difference. Yeah.
Absolutely. But of course, you don't have to donate if you have money problems of your own. You know, it's okay to take care of yourself first and then donate later on if you have a bit of extra money. But don't give away so much that you yourself are suffering or can't buy good food. But yes, if you can, if you make more than the money you need, please do donate it. And that's a great way to spread a little bit of joy around the world. Well, talking about donating and saving, Rich says that's up to you. You can make your own decisions about that, he is telling Penny, but try to save at least 20%. So let's say, you know, your job gives you $20,000 a month, maybe for a part-time job. Try to save around $4,000 or $20,000 or 20% of how much you make. Yeah, that's a pretty good little bit of advice there.
Okay. And Rich says that's up to you. Be up to somebody 就是由某人决定。所以除了 that's up to you, 你也可以用it's your choice, 这是你自己的选择 or you decide, it's your call. 同样这也是你可以选你有自主的决定哦。Or do what you think is best.
Yeah, that's another way, of course. And Penny now, she knows this. These numbers are very helpful to her. She says, okay, I'll give 10% to the animal shelter too. So there you go. That is a charity or a group doing good work that she wants to help out. So she'll give 10% of her money this month to this animal shelter. And yeah, hopefully she can do that for many months. But if one month she's a little bit short on money, you know, something happened, that's okay if she doesn't do it. But that would be a nice thing to try to do every month.
Okay, so animal shelter 是哪里呢？就是动物收容所。Okay, yeah, and besides animal shelters, you could also donate money to local food banks. You can help provide meals for families in need, old children's hospitals, environmental organizations, or education charities.
Yeah, absolutely. Or just keep your eye on the news, and if you see like a natural disaster that's happened somewhere
like
in the world,
earthquake or
there you go. Lots of good people out there need lots of help. So Rich says, if you're saving 20% and donating 10%, as Rich says, so you have 70% to spend. So that's what's left over after you've saved a bit and given some away. You have 70% to spend. And Penny thinks that's not bad. She says, that's a lot. 70% of all the money I made last month, I can just spend it. All right, that's pretty good. So she actually changes it. She says, I'll save 40% for the future. So she's changed that from 20 now to 40% because she realizes that she makes more money in a month than she really needs to spend.
Okay, save for the future 很重要的概念耶，就是要储蓄以备未来使用哦。Yeah, I think saving money for the future is great because it helps you feel safe. When you save money, you can buy things later, like for you guys might be a new toy or a new phone or go on a fun trip.Or basically, I think emergencies would really, really help. Now, saving money means you can have what you want without worry. Right, Mike?
Absolutely. Or you can just live without too much worry because if you do have problems, you'll have what you want or you'll have the money to take care of some problems. So it is always a good thing to have, a decent amount of money in the bank for, as we say, a rainy day.
Okay. Well, it's now for my solo.OK, 我们来看一下，今天有学到超多非常实用的单字哦。像是我们提到，就是说，如果你要就是花钱的时候 ，you have to be smart. Smart 虽然有聪明的意思，它也有明智的意思哦。它是一个形容词。For example, my dog is so smart. He can find his way home without a map. 我的狗真聪明耶，它能在没有地图的情况下找到回家的路。单字例句提到的是 Ellen is a smart girl and she does well in math class. Ellen 是位聪明的女孩，她在数学课上表现得很好。We also mentioned the word group. 这是一个名词哦，就是组或者是类别。For example, I joined a group of friends who love to watch dramas every weekend. 我加入了一个每周末都喜欢看剧的朋友的一个小团队小组哦。那单字例句提到的是 We have to work in groups of 6 for this project. 我们必须以6个人为一组来做这个报告。那你们有没有常存钱呢？ Save 就是存钱储蓄，它是一个动词。For example, I want to save my allowance to buy a new bike. 我想要存我的零用钱去买一辆新的脚踏车。Or Larry and Susan decided to save money for their trip to Japan next year. Larry 和 Susan 决定要为明年的日本之旅存钱。最后我们看到的是 share 这个动词，就是分享。Let's share our snacks so everyone can try something tasty.让我们来分享零食，让大家都可以尝到美味的零食。Or can you share your snack with me? I'm really hungry. 你可以跟我分享你的点心吗？我真的很饿耶。那刚刚提到的 can't wait to 后面要接原形动词哦，就是迫不及待要什么什么。For example, I can't wait to see my friends at the school reunion. 我迫不及待在这个同学会还可以看到我的好朋友哦。Or 刚刚有提到 be up to somebody 就是由某人决定，要怎么用在一个例句当中呢？ For example, the choice of dessert is up to the birthday boy. 甜点的选择由寿星来决定哦。Well, that's it for today. It's now time for our review time game.
Review
time.Yes, it is, and we're not going to save any words. We're going to spend all our words today because that's just the way we roll. All right, we have 4 new words as usual. No, we won't be saving any of them. We will be quizzing you on all 4. Let's go over them again. Smart, group, save, and share. Are you ready to play a game of definitions?
Ooh, okay.
All right. To spread equally among a group.Is
to share.
To share. Very, very good. To be intelligent or well-read or highly educated.
Is smart.
To be smart. To keep back for use at a later date, time, or situation.
Oh, to save.
To save. And a large collection of things.
Is a group.
Is a group. You did very, very well. Thanks for joining us, guys. We're going to have more good articles for you sometime soon.
OK, 喜欢今天的内容吗？记得按赞、订阅、开启小铃铛，你就不会错过任何精彩的内容喽。Bye!